Welcome to the Digital Diary. This is episode number 5. I think it's either 4 or 5, but welcome. This is a really special episode this evening because I had the idea for this a few years ago, maybe like 3 years ago. And the vision about 3 years ago was that I would hit record and share a flip of a random page in one of my stack of about 12 to 13 years of journals. So recently I've been shifting these journals around to make some space in my cupboards. And 12 years of journals equates to a 50-litre bin bag, which I have stacked them all in, ready for this episode. What I have decided to do with this stack of journals, believe it or not, is to burn them all once I have flicked through whatever I have needed to see from a past visit, whether that be journals, mind scribbles, drawings. Like, my journals are packed full of all sorts of weird, wild, wonderful, random, beautiful things. It's like a mental purge. And when I connected with this journal practice way back when, I really started to notice what a difference just writing whatever wanted to stream through my mind, whatever that expression was, it had its outlet, right? And there's something really satisfying about pen to paper because it's somatic. As we feel the pen move, we feel our hand on the page. It's a tangible experience. Whereas I do love me some notes, iPhone notes, but there is something very different about pen to paper. And 12 to 13 years of journals, my life has shifted and changed in a myriad of ways, which it's going to be really interesting to dive into this bin liner of journals. So here we are. My heart is racing slightly because, I guess it's a very vulnerable place, a journal. So much has happened during life. So many good times, so many low times, so many, just life-changing experiences and chapters of my life. So I've just pulled the first one out of the sack, and it is a beautiful journal. I can't remember when I made a start on this, so I'm actually just going to flick through the pages, and if anyone knows what an oracle is, this is what I'm doing with this journal. If anyone who's listening doesn't know what an oracle is, it's kind of like a quote-unquote random selection, but actually it's divine. So it's like we land on the page that is resonant for us to receive the message of, process and integrate, I guess. So here we are. Very beautiful journal. It's got a hummingbird on the front of it and a big beautiful flower on the back. So, okay, let's go. Oracle time, baby. Okay, first page. Okay, this was from 2019. What the heck? I'm just going to scan it first just to make sure that I'm comfortable with sharing something that's so vulnerable. Okay, let's go for it. Okay, so to the women who are mothers, to the women who are not, to the women who want to be, and to the women who don't, we are all interconnected in this web of life. When we stand together rather than in opposition or in comparison, the planet will tremble in the highest of high. When the women who feel they are men, or the men who feel they are women, lovingly accept their unique qualities, the planet will tremble in the highest of high. When all sexes lovingly embrace who they are, the industries will tremble with fear. The corporations will tremble with fear. They profit from the beings of the world who live in insecurity. Together with loving awareness, we will change the world. 23rd of the 1st, 2019. Boom, girl. I absolutely love that. I love that, and I don't feel like I want to throw it away. Maybe I could tear out the pages of poetry that I really love. Oh, all sorts of papers have just flown out of this. And gather what I want to keep and throw away what I don't. And I definitely want to keep that one. That felt like a really cool one. Just reading some beautiful affirmations that popped out then, which I will share with you. I used to be massive on affirmations. I actually really recommend flowing with affirmations, which is always a good way to start remembering who the fuck you are. And you get to that point without affirmations, without having to be reminded by a sheet of paper with words written on it. But it is a good place to start. And I do definitely recommend repetition with these, because that's all that it is. It's a remembering of who we are, isn't it? Okay. These affirmations were written around similar timeline, 2019. I am worthy of the infinite flow of abundance that comes to me so freely. I'm worthy of the infinite flow of abundance that comes to me so freely. My well-being is bright, healthy, and on track. I let go of resistance and feel life with ease. I'm strong in vibration with optimistic thoughts. My life keeps getting better and better because that's the life I choose to live. I love that bottom quote. That one is actually from Bob Proctor, and I think I shared that on my Move.Flow.Glow account over on Instagram recently. My life keeps getting better and better because that's the life I choose to live. Small little micro habits reinforce the fact that your life literally does get better and better because that's what you're choosing. And it means letting go of certain things that don't contribute towards the vision of your life getting better and better, because that's the life you choose to live. Yeah, cool. Little set of affirmations there. So I've got 12 years to go through, and I've got a 30-minute slot for recording. Maybe I will do part 1, part 2. But yeah, let's stick with this journal for now. I'm going to just do another little oracle. Okay. I'm actually going to read out a to-do list that's right at the very back of my journal. Okay, I'm going to read the last 2 pages because they're pretty cool, actually. Okay. Thought waves are cosmic waves. Thinking good thoughts brings good energy. What we send out, we get back. The physical body is an instrument. Mind scribble. Oh, there's the doorbell. Just going to pause this just a moment. My daughter's friend calling for her. Those kids still exist, everyone. I live in a neighbourhood where the kids will knock for each other. It's great. Okay, next journal. This is a pretty cool one. It's got different coloured snakes on the front. Actually, no, I didn't read the back of that last one. Okay, so I read about thought waves or cosmic waves. The page next to that is Lotus, you are a completely fascinating being. And I'm so happy and grateful that I go for a morning walk to start my day. Little things. I fucking love that. I remember living in Ballaugh, in the most beautiful, beautiful scenic location. But yeah, I wanted to read out my to-do list, which caught my attention. The list is as follows. Washing, hanging washing up, hoovering, bedding change, putting washing away, dishes, putting dishes away, cleaning bathroom, kitchen floors, cleaning windows, watering plants, brushing outside of the house, fitting batteries, cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Wow, that's a very productive house to-do list. At the top it has been titled house. Again, another workload that gets completely unacknowledged, like the work that it takes to be the CEO of your own home and have your shit in order, your cupboards cleared out, but to also remember that we want a house that's lived in, guys. Why would we want everything to be completely perfect in its place? No dust, no nothing. Like a hotel room, like a staycay. It's only that way because there is no life that's moving in it. It's literally stagnant in between people. And yes, it's important to have our ducks in a row and to declutter as we go. But it's also important to note that, especially as a mother who works, has a life, that some things do just need to be left sometimes. Making sure that the plates are all spinning simultaneously is a powerful job and an important one. But so is going to the gym instead of washing the stack of dishes that need to be done. You know, we always catch up. As long as we keep the momentum going, energy flowing, everything is all good. But it's important to have a clean house, ladies. Most definitely important to have a clean house. It's our place of refuge and our place of safety, solitude, realignment, recharge. So yeah, love that I've been smashing the house list there. Right, what's this next one? Let's just do I'm going to do another one from the snake journal, actually. And in fact, I didn't go to the snake journal, did I? Okay. Right, finished the first one. We finished the hummingbird one. Now we're on the snake journal, right? I can't read that page. No chance. Not sharing that one. Okay, next. Okay, this one is about my daughter. So, oh my God, it's a long one, that. Blurmin' heck, it's still going. Wow, that is, how many pages have I written dedicated to her? 1, 2, 3, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No way. 8, 9. No. Okay. The goddess that is you, my lotus, whose radiance is in beauty and kindness, expands out to the ether and beyond. A tight bond, a blossoming, a changing, an awakening. A ride, a sweet sickly ride. Continuous opportunities from conception to now, 4.5 years old. A true gem, more wealth in kindness than the earth's weight in gold. Truth being told, blessed to walk, run, hop and skip this path with you. A devotion to clean up and be true to all of you and me. A simultaneous dance we weave in, step forth in, renewing in each moment. Breathe in, I tell you, breathe out, you reply. You knocked me deeper onto my path of freedom. You reminded me of who I am and what I'm capable of and what I'm deserving to receive. You showed me the way by intuition of your existence. I took the initiation, opened it with shaky hands, with tears in my eyes, and said yes, a full fuck yes to all of it. Layer after layer, teardrop after teardrop, my biggest, most profound, most challenging experience is carrying you inside my body, birthing you, sustaining your life and lifetime comfort with my breasts. I am and will forever be eternally grateful. I am sorry also for not knowing that PTSD was laid dormant before you arrived. I'm sorry I fell numb into depression in our early physical meeting. I'm sorry that we did it alone, nights on end with no help. I'm sorry for the times when my mental state was so overloaded that I would snap. I'm grateful that my intention was to consciously parent you. I'm grateful that even though in the thick of depression, powerlessness, that my apology was always accepted by you. I'm excited in my wellness and emotional sobriety for our adventures, our learning and growth. There will be ups, downs, twists and turns, but this is life. But I am well and I am here and I will always be the best I can to nurture, guide, love, support, celebrate and hold you as the radical being that you are, with a sass and fire a bit like mine, but ultimately your own. I honour your unique imprint that you have and your contribution to this insane experience called life. I will continue to witness my projected bullshit which accumulates in the psyche from my childhood and beyond. A ride, a sweet sickly ride. I have a mission, a devoted mother, goddess on a mission. Bless it all. Whoa! Whoa. From the 4th of February 2024. That was 2.5 years ago. Wow, that one definitely needs to be kept. I'll probably go through these again to look at them more properly and take out what I want to take out and to let go and burn away whatever needs to go. Another page here. The greatest forces are intangible. 100%. 100%. Every part of my body felt so tight and restricted. Smoke and yoga helped unclench the grip. Minimal appetite, zero to little energy. Started project work in work, so taking more on. Navigating additional work allows me to witness where simplicity in what I do works for my mental load. Nice. Fascinated with human nature, the meat suit, soul carrier. Witnessing my own ebb and flow in the contact. Fascinated with human nature, the meat suit, soul carrier. Witnessing my own ebb and flow when in contact with the wildish unknown, dipping into chemistry, the chaos of feeling, a deeper pulse in the mystery. My story, a story, stories from every particle that moves with its own flavour, its own tune. I wasn't raised by a silver spoon, but a wonky, bent one. The past struggles were true, now over and done. Witnessing when anxiety and connection arises. Boundary with self and other are what allow me to breathe and pause to see through any disguises. Sexual energy can be blinding. Once entangled, the detangle can be an insane mental mangle. Courage to strangle out of the energy supply. Stay in your lane, stay in your frame. The spirit team will cry. I hear you, checking in and breathing. Fragments come home, I got your back. Integration, a necessary part of the flow in the direction, like a seal of wisdom, seeing the light glimmer from the prism, the chains that were shackled. Fuck you, I'm free. I've done it. I've unlocked another level. I don't need anyone to validate me. Martial arts got away with me. Sacred movement, barefoot prayer, bow, unfolding, flowing. That's how. March 2024. Come back to that one. In fact, what I might do is put a date on each one so I can get them a little bit more organized. Oh my god, I'm 20 minutes in. I will not have time to go through that sack in 30 minutes. I'm trying to do two things at once. So it's 24 and that one was 19. Beautiful. Okay, let's see if I can find an older one before I sign out. Let's go for... Okay. This one looks very cool. There's a picture on the front of a plant pot with a load of plants coming out, looking like it's coming out of a head. Describe that right? Okay, Oracle. Let's see what we got, baby. First of all, I want to find out what year it is. Looks like another 2024 one. Looks like a 2034 one. Okay. This is a pretty cool one. Okay, just flick to a random page and it's just a couple of mind scribbles. So the micro-analyzing is only necessary in the survival mode. Workplaces promote mental and emotional well-being, but they don't have a clue about it. Still agree. Interesting. Just flipped to a page which I'm not going to share. It's very personal, vulnerable, a slice of a mind scribble. What I do like about returning back to journals is that it gives me the opportunity to like really zoom out and like just see how far that I've come. It's without like a trying to get somewhere either, you know, just an awareness of knowing how to sift and sort and to steer the ship in a direction that is in alignment with the fucking vision. But you got to get clear with the vision, and I think the vision always I don't think the vision is also linear either. I think that as we grow and level up and stay sharp and focused, have fun, live, you know, I feel like it comes to us with a lot more ease. Okay, here we go. This is definitely what I've just flicked to now. Relates that. Okay, staying in the lane is the way to keep ascending. No pretending, just allowing, flowing. Nervous system regulation, calm, not activating, which is the work, an important job that needs to be taken care of with self. Let's put the bullshit back on the shelf. I will not overarch, I will not shrink, I will not force. I will gather all learning and keep building the shrine. This one will always shine, even in the shit. That's it. That was the end of it. Let's see what else we got. Men view women the same way they view cars, ? Interesting. No one leads the way for me. I lead the way in my own life. Why would I allow someone else to do this? Guidance along the way is different. The choice between hectic port airing on a wildly sunny day or soaking in the sun, freshly dried hair, bacon heat, coffee, recharge, reground. Others' projection of me towards me is not my business. What my business is to soothe my nervous system, heal the wounds that present for me. I feel into what my nervous system is communicating. Last night I had 2 out-of-body experiences. Wild. Okay. My blood fam are bonkers. The power that moves silence is wild. Think less thoughts, just have fun, get into flow. Love that. Powerful year it feels. 2024 onwards, I remember it. Lots of learning. Oh, I could just read this forever. Okay, right. I'm going to pick up one more. How long have we got? Maybe 2 more. Let's see what we got. Let's go for a proper old school one. I remember this was one of my first, actually. I remember filling this up when I was in Brighton at the time. I was doing some work exchange in a 5-story Edwardian townhouse hostel, converted hostel. What year was that? That must have been 2018. Very, very interesting work experience. Very fun, actually. And my role was to meet and greet, check people in. One shift, you'd have to change something insane like 24 single beds. Sheets pulled away. Oh my word, I completely forgot about the intensity on that fucking job. In exchange for accommodation though, and accommodation in Brighton is pricey. Work exchange, I highly recommend. Did quite a few of those actually in my time, and I definitely recommend it, especially if you're a solo traveller and you're a woman. It's a good way to travel and still be around people. I personally love me a bit of solo traveling, and I like being around people as well. But there's something really fun about just drifting around a city in foreign lands on your own before Instagram times. Okay, let's go. 2018 journal. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Discernment is an inner knowing, our purpose for joining. Discernment is taking conscious actions intended to move closer towards goals and objectives. It's all got a similar ring to it. I feel like I'm saying a lot of the deeper things throughout all of these journals, to be fair. So 2018, I would have been 26 at that time, I think. 26, 27. Late 20s anyway. Okay, lots of scribbles about yoga. Cool. Yes, it's so good to see that I've actually made this manifest. All these little scribbles, and it just happens in its own timeline. Yes, love that. Pregnancy yoga, donation-based yoga, school yoga. I've taught in school yoga, corporate yoga. Revisit in 5 years after I've written this, and it's happening now. Get in there as I point at corporate yoga. This is cool as fuck. I have to keep this one. I love this. Health centers. Wow. Love this. Just lit me up, connecting back to this one. Gorgeous. I'm going to come back to that one. Okay. What have we got? Time for one more. Let's do it. Dig deep, girl. Okay, I'm going to go for this one. It's got a load of different coloured cats on it. Oh no, I'd already just pulled one out, hadn't I? Okay. Let's do one page from this one then. Okay. All right. Just flip to a random page. Unconsciously assumed to be true. What do we unconsciously assume to be true? What am I imagining? Okay. This one seems a bit more... yes. Why wouldn't we want to get the pelvic juices flowing? Why wouldn't we? Of course we do. Okay. Next. Very last one, the kitty one. Right, let's get something flowing with this. Okay. This must have just been some little reminder. Keep bringing the self-care. What do I like for me? Daily ritual in the AM. Picking wildflower, photographing wildflower, making little bouquets with wildflower, yoga, decluttering, cleaning my living space, washing my hair, writing, journaling, planting seeds, plants, drinking coffee by the sea, mushroom, marijuana in the woods, walks, cold water swimming. I like cold water swimming then apparently. What year is this? because I certainly do not like cold water swimming right now. It is a little push to get me in the sea, even after the sauna. 2021. Okay. What do I like for Lotus? Our cuddles, openness and connection, giving her the freedom to make her own choices, giving her freedom to decide her direction, allowing her to get involved, choosing activities that she loves even if I'm not fully motivated to do it. Freedom, allowing connection, understanding, boundaries, create security, flexibility, gratitude. She's shown me the way out through the hell. Right, that noise in the background is my cat in the litter box. I shall speak up. Turn the volume up. Freedom, allowing connection, understanding, boundaries, create security, flexibility, gratitude. She's shown me the way out through the hell I kept living in relationships, internally and externally, handed me the torch to shine into the dark corners of suffering that needed to be seen. No more bullshit underscored. Deeply, deeply, eternally grateful for where I stand in this moment in time. Because of her and my willingness to want a healthier life experience, I will not incarnate to planet Earth after this human experience. Bold declaration, babes. I will continue to guide her. My spirit will always be with her. My love unconditionally for her will never end. My baby girl, our connection is so robust. Nothing, no one can or will ever change that. Humbled, honoured to join the human experience again, babes. That was May 2022. 4 years ago. It still feels the same. Okay, and I'm going to do one more. We've gone over the human journey is the vibration. Fair enough. On average, men emotionally mature at 43, women at 32. Apparently, that's true. No comment. I get to be free because I don't mind which way it goes. Quantum field equals imagination. Dogma is dangerous. Okay, on that note, I'm absolutely buzzing to be reconnected with my journals again. Yeah, I probably feel a little bit sad to let some of them go. Might keep some of them, might chuck a load. Who knows? Anyway, thank you so much for listening. I hope you brought your pen, pad, your journal, and managed to get some notes. And maybe one day you could flick back to your journal and remember the moment that you received a nugget of wisdom from my journal. Spreading the love. Peace.